Hey everybody, welcome to today's matchup between your T3 Warhawks and the Ohio Elite. Running a little behind schedule here. I'm trying to do the scorebook too, so I'm trying to get our roster in right now for the visiting team. But on the mound for the Warhawks will be Chris Phillips, the righty out of Mount Union College, a local boy right here from Elyria Catholic. Played his high school baseball for the Panthers. All right, yeah, we've got Chris Phillips on the mound today. Phillips has had a good season for the sorry, I almost said Bobcats for the Warhawks so far. He's thrown 20 innings. That's second on the team, just behind Manny Nager, who we saw throw yesterday. Phillips' first pitch swung on and missed by leadoff man Kyle Zalewski. Good breaking ball there by Chris Phillips. Second pitch, breaking ball, swung on, hit softly just over the head of number 1 Jackson Powell for a base hit. So Zalewski's on first. Looked like Powell was going to be able to reach up and grab that, but just over the top of him. And Zalewski's on first. That'll bring up the 2-hitter, the second baseman for today, number 3, Chasen Mars. Yeah, like I was saying, Phillips, 4 games, 3 starts, 2 wins, a loss. Pickoff attempt, but Zalewski's back. He's allowed 14 hits in those 20 innings, just 4 earned runs. He's walked 2 batters and struck out 26. Chris Phillips has been the picture of dominance so far in this season for the Warhawks. His first pitch is in there for a called strike. Mars flares this one off, and that'll be caught and foul ground by number 23, Andrew Fargo. So Mars is the first out of the inning, first out of the ball game. Phillips looking to induce a ground ball here, somewhere to his infield. Got to roll a double play and get those Warhawk bats going. Behind Phillips today, we got Rico Levac at third base, Aiden Garbowski at shortstop, Jackson Powell plays second, Andrew Fargo over there at first. Pickoff attempt, no good. Zalewski's back with a dive. Through the outfield, we got Caleb McGee in left field, Eric Colasso in center, and Deuce Knapp in right. Nathan Prunty will do the catching. Good pitch there by Phillips. Dots the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Phillips works with a fastball in the low 80s. He'll throw a breaking ball and a changeup off of that. That looked like a little cutter or a slider there. Had a little bit of glove side run to it. Way ahead in the count now, 0-2 after that foul ball. Hitting now for Ohio Elite is number 27, Ian Ash. Don't have a whole lot of info on the Elite, just like every other game I've done up here for these guys. We got some info on the Warhawks, but there's not a whole lot available for the other teams in the conference. Not much more than a roster sheet. Swung on and missed. Phillips puts him away with the high cheese. That's his first strikeout of the ball game. Second out of the inning. That'll bring up number 34, Bradley Goodyear. Goodyear doing the catching today for Ohio Elite. Like Phillips took something off of that one, had Goodyear way out front. He swings and misses through strike 1. Yeah, Phillips has been, as I mentioned, just absolutely dominant with the pair of walks and the 26 strikeouts. His location has been something to strive for so far in his first 4 starts. He does a great job working in and out and staying out of the middle of the plate. They may have those home plates that are like training plates for pitchers, where the middle is red, and then you have the yellow and then the green. And he has done a masterful job of kind of staying out of that red zone in the middle part of the plate and living in the yellow and the green. That pitch is swung on and missed. Phillips ahead now 0-2. Just missed outside. Count goes to 1-2 now. Good 0-2 pitch there by Chris, trying to get Goodyear reaching for something just off the plate. Took something off of it. Goodyear was ready for that one. Hits this one a mile into left field. That'll bang up against the wall. Caleb McGee will grab it and get the ball back into the infield, but not before Goodyear pulls up to second base with a stand-up double, and Kyle Zalewski rolls into third. So Phillips went to the well one too many times there with the off-speed pitch. Goodyear was ready for that one. Hit it off the wall in left field. That'll put 2 men aboard now. 2 men in scoring position for Ohio Elite here in the top half of the first inning. Still no runs across the board, though, so Phillips looking to get himself another ground ball and get out of this inning. This will be Andrew McHale batting now for Ohio Elite. McHale fouls the first pitch straight back into the net for strike one, so Phillips ahead of another batter. It's another thing that Chris Phillips has done a great job of so far this season, is working ahead of hitters. He fills up the zone, but he does it early and often. Likes to pitch from ahead. A lot easier to pitch from ahead. That strike one versus that ball one is a huge pitch to set the tone of an at bat. Got this one in on the hands. Gloved by Powell up the middle. Powell throws across his body. Got him! Phillips works out of the jam, gets the ground ball up the middle to the infield. Jackson Powell does his thing, gloves it, throws across his body to first base, and the inning is over. Warhawks get out of the top of the first unscathed. They're coming to bat when we come back. We're back here. Sorry about that. I realized my scoreboard on the screen wasn't working, so we've reset it, and there we go. Looks like it's responding now. The Warhawks are going to see Matt Ackerman, the 6'4", 230-pound righty out of John Carroll University. He was a senior this year. Or that he's going to be a senior. Class in the fall of next year. Yeah, he'll be a senior this year at John Carroll. Ackerman will see the top of the Warhawks lineup. Looks like it has for a while now, with Eric Colasso batting first. Aiden Grabowski will bat second, and Deuce Snap will bat third. First pitch from Ackerman's in there for strike one. Good breaking ball there from Ackerman. Catches the corner for strike two. So he's way ahead in the count here. The 0-2 misses up in the zone for ball 1. Breaking ball misses low for ball 2. So 4 pitches thrown. We're even with a 2-2 count. Colosso hitting 385 on the year with a 1. OPS. Hits this one on the ground over there to second base. That'll be gloved by the second baseman. I don't have positions in here. Who's playing second base? Chasen Mars. Chasen Mars grabs that one, throws over to first, and retires Colosso. See if we can fix that real quick, huh? Get some positions in here. Cicintelli is catching first base. The Ash. Second base, Mars. That'll bring up Aiden Grabowski. First pitch to Grabowski misses down in the zone for ball 1. Zalewski's it short. Grabowski hits this one down the line. That was fair ball. That'll roll around in the corner. Grabowski's going to hit first and head for second base. It's still rolling around. He's going to hit second and try for third. He'll put the brakes on right there. Thought about going to third base. The kid was tempted. That ball they had some trouble over there picking it up in left field. That's Luke Thomas out there in left field for Ohio Elite. Had a little trouble grabbing it over there on the track, it seemed. The bullpens are in play, so I don't know, maybe it went over a mound out there and he lost the handle on it. But Aiden Grabowski thought about going to third base, but he'll stand up at second with his double and give Deuce Knapp a shot to get his Warhawks on the board first here with a runner in scoring position. Center fielder's Miller. First pitch to Knapp's in there for strike 1. Ash 27. Next pitch is in there as well for strike 2. Deuce Knapp strikes out swinging. It'll be the second out of the inning. That'll bring up Aiden Shoup. He'll hit now with 2 outs and a runner on second base. This pitch to Shoup down in the dirt. Grabowski's on the move, and he'll go in standing up. Good bit of base running there. Aiden Grabowski moving up on the ball in the dirt. So Shoup will hit now with a runner on third base, 90 feet away from getting his Warhawks on the board first. This one misses off the plate for ball 2. That one's in there, catches the outside part of the plate. Shoup second on the team in batting average, hitting .389 on the year. Got 7 hits and 18 tries. Breaking ball, catches the corner. That'll even the count up at 2-2. Shoup flares this one into left field. That'll get down. Grabowski's going to come in to score. Good bit of hitting there by Aiden Shoup to get the Warhawks on the board here first in the bottom of the first inning. Didn't do too much. Got jammed a little bit. Caught that one down on the trademark of the bat, but strong enough to fight it off to the left side and score a run here for the Warhawks with a 2-out RBI single. Warhawks lead this one 1-0. He'll pass the bat now to AC Vaughn. Vaughn DHing here for the Warhawks here in game 1. First pitch to Vaughn. Fastball at the knees on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. AC fouls this one off into the net on the right side. He's behind in the count now, 0-2. A spot AC is familiar with. I feel like he hits with 2 strikes a lot. AC swings through a high fastball, and that'll do it for the Warhawks here in this inning. But Aiden Shoup comes through for the squad as he drives in Aiden Grabowski from third base with a RBI single to put the Warhawks on the board 1-0. They lead this one by 1 going to the second inning. Top of the second inning, Warhawks leading this one 1-0. Chris Phillips back to work here in inning number 2. His first pitch to Luke Thomas is fouled away for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. This one's fouled straight back, so Phillips ahead in the count again, 0-2. That's not what I was trying to click. Those of you that are joining me, thank you for tuning in. Phillips with the 0-2. This one's lifted into right field. Deuce snaps after it, coming in hard. That'll get down. Wasn't hit as hard as Deuce thought it was. I think Thomas caught it off the end of the bat. Phillips had him out in front, and that one will just kind of fall right in between him and Powell in short right field. So once again, the Elites have their leadoff man aboard. Yeah, thanks for joining us here on YouTube. If you're having trouble with this stream, as I've said in the past, we don't have the greatest internet. We're working off a hotspot up here, so if it's kind of laggy and jumpy around, just kind of push pause for a minute, maybe go grab a drink, grab a snack, and come back and turn it back on. Watch it with a bit of a 5-minute delay, and it should look a little bit better. This one's fouled off down the right field line. That'll even the count up at 1-1. Got Dakota Miller at the plate now. He's playing center field for the Elite today. So with a 1-1 count, Phillips picks to first, but Thomas dives back in safe ahead of the throw. Phillips comes set with the 1-1. On its way. Breaking ball missed off the plate. Couldn't get him to chase. Counts now 2-1. Maybe I can put it right here. Pull the roster. Another pickoff attempt, but Thomas dives back in safe. Throws over again. Just trying to tire him out at this point. I think Thomas can run, so Phillips is going to throw over till he's too tired to try to run to second base. Slow him down some. Phillips comes set. The 2-1. Just inside. That'll run the count now to 3-1. And this one will hit him, so better than a walk in my opinion. Made him earn it a little bit, right? Didn't look like it caught him too bad. And off the side. So, with a hit by a pitch, Miller goes to first base. Thomas standing over there at second. That'll bring up the the designated hitter, Patrick Cicintelli, to bat with 2 men on and nobody out. Phillips' first pitch in there for strike 1. Looks like the breaking ball there. Flipped it in there to get ahead. Cicintelli is an infielder out of Walsh University. Fouls this one off on the right side. Counts now 0-2. So Phillips looks in for the 0-2, comes set, checks his runner, that's Thomas at second. Got him! Phillips dots the outside part of the plate, and Cicintelli's down looking. That's Phillips' second strikeout of the ball game. It'll be the first out of the top of the second inning here. That'll bring up Nick Stoltz, tonight's right fielder for the Elite. Stoltz watches a breaking ball that misses just off the plate. A ground ball here would be great. Chris Phillips trying to get Stoltz to roll over something. Give his infield a chance to roll 2. That's hit up in the air. Colosso's after it. He'll grab it. The runner from second took off. They got him, a double play. Good heads-up baseball there, Eric Colosso. He makes the catch in short left center. The runner, Thomas, thought the ball was down. Didn't think Colosso was gonna get there, but we've seen the kind of range that kid has out there in center field. He makes the catch, flips it to Jackson Powell at second base, and the threat is retired. As that'll do it for the Elite here in the top of the second. They strand 2. The Warhawks lead this one 1-0. They'll come into bat when we come back. Warhawks will send Rico Levac, Caleb McGee, and Nate Prunty to the plate here in the bottom half of the second to face off against Matt Ackerman. They lead this one 1-0 after some timely two-out hitting in the top of the first and a stellar defensive play here in the top half of the second. First pitch to Levac, fouled straight back into the net for strike one. Ackerman's next pitch, fastball, misses down below the knees for ball one. Ackerman's a big old boy out there on the mound, standing, I think it said 6'4", 220. Throws a hard fastball with good angle to it, right? He works from a high arm angle. Standing 6'4", that ball's coming from way up above you. And he throws mighty firm. I don't have a radar gun up here. I really should start bringing my radar gun with me. That one misses up out of the zone for ball two. But I'd put the fastball in the mid-80s. Levac gets into this one, hits into the left field, but right to Luke Thomas. So Rico will be retired for the first out of the inning. Good piece of hitting, but there's a reason they put fielders out there. So after Rico Levac will be Caleb McGee. McGee, out of the University of Findlay, grew up just down the road. It attended Amherst High School. First pitch he sees is a strike one. Fouls off a fastball right into the glove for strike two. So Ackerman working quickly, and he's way ahead of McGee here, 0-2. Ackerman's 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed. So McGee goes down swinging. He's the second strikeout victim for Ackerman tonight. That'll bring up Nate Prunty. He'll hit here with two away, nobody on. Prunty doing the catching tonight for the Warhawks. Big matchup here, the Warhawks and Ohio Elite. Prunty watches a strike. These teams both sitting atop the league standings right now. The Warhawks, after a two-game split with the Terriers of Stark County yesterday, set at a record of 9-5. Ohio Elite, I believe they're at 8-4. I don't have it in front of me, but I think I heard that. Prunty didn't like that one, thought it was low. Out on the count to 1-2 now. Ackerman looks to put him away and put his guys back in the dugout. Prunty fouls this one back, fights off a good fastball. The count will stay at 1-2. Ackerman winds, fires. Breaking ball, hit on the ground. Gloved by Zalewski. He'll throw across the diamond, but he doesn't have enough oomph on it to get it there. Prunty hustling down the line, beats it out. So nice play by Zalewski there. He went all the way to the backhand side, ranging way to his right. Had to make kind of an off his back foot throw across the diamond. Two-hopped it and just didn't have enough on it to get Prunty down the line. Prunty will be lifted for a courtesy runner. That's Mason Decker coming out to run now. They have that here in this league. You're allowed to run for the catcher. Prunty is happy to oblige. Decker can go out and run the bases. Decker, the third baseman out of Baldwin Wallace College. First pitch down in the dirt, skips away. Decker will move up to second. So Fargo will work with a 1-0 count and a runner in scoring position now. Ackerman comes set. His 1-0 pitch on its way. Breaking ball missed up at the letters for ball two. So Fargo ahead in the count here, 2-0. Looking for something that he can handle, serve out into the outfield, and give his Warhawks a 2-run lead. Decker will be off on contact here with 2 outs. Fairgo watches a fastball go by. Counts now 2-1. Yeah, Ackerman's running it up there pretty good. I might see if I can find somebody with a radar gun down there. This one misses in off the plate for ball 3. Good at bat here by Andrew Farrago. Ackerman looks in for the sign. Has the one he wants. Comes set. Checks his runner Decker at second. Fastball misses up over the letters. Ball 4. Farrago will take his walk. He'll head to first base. And Jackson Powell will come to work with 2 Warhawks on the bags. And 2 away here in the bottom half of the second inning. Ackerman comes set. First pitch to Powell, breaking ball. Misses off the plate. Ackerman wants to know where that one missed, but I don't know. I thought it was off the dish. Powell had a big knock yesterday. Made a couple stellar defensive plays as well at second base. That pitch from Ackerman's in there for a called strike. Fastball with the knees in the inside part of the plate. Powell fouls this one off. Count will go to 1-2 now. Ackerman comes set. The big righty fires. Powell flays this one. Foul down the right field line. Little tardy. Hit it down over the first base dugout. So Jackson Powell stays alive and lives to fight another day. The count stays at 1-2. This one's down in the dirt. All right, little bit of, I don't really know what happened there. I guess the ball was in the dirt. Powell checked his swing. The catcher dug it out, picked it up, and tagged him. They're gonna ask if Powell swung, and both umpires agree that no, he did not. If they ask me, I would say he didn't swing as well. No chance. Jackson Powell held up. He doesn't swing at curveballs in the dirt. That'll run the count 2-2. Swung at that one. Powell goes down swinging. That'll do it for the Warhawks here in the bottom half of the second. They strand 2 runners. They still lead this game 1-0 going to the third. Top half of the third, Chris Phillips back on the mound for the Warhawks, and the top of the Ohio Elite order coming up, and Zalewski. First pitch he sees is the breaking ball on the outside part of the plate for strike one. Zalewski 1 for 1 on the day, served one out over Jackson Powell's head for a single in the first inning. He spits on a fastball down low, not too low, just a little low, below the knees for ball one. Phillips is 1-1 on its way. Another breaking ball, that one's in there for strike two. Phillips got a good feel for that hook today. He's going to it early and often. Went to it again there, 1-2. Started in the outside part of the plate and tried to get Zalewski fishing as that ball broke out away from him, but Zalewski holds up. He'll make Phillips throw at least one more pitch. The 1-2 lifted high in the air. Deuce Knapp's calling for it in right field. He's camped under it, and he'll make the catch. So Zalewski's retired for the first out of the inning. Should probably put in the pitches. That'll bring up the two-hitter, number 3, Chasen Mars. First pitch he sees is the ball. Counts 1-0 here on Mars. The 1-0 pitch, turns into some firewood. Rico Levac charged in here to grab it, but the ball jumped up over his glove. Grabowski was behind him to make the play and keep it from going into left field, but give Mars a broken bat single. So if Levac fields that cleanly, he might have time to get Mars running on the line, but it would have been close. That was one of those swinging bunts that's so hard to field as an infielder. First pitch to Ash is in there for strike one. So Ash will bat here with a runner on first, one away. His team trailing 1-0. Breaking ball swung on, lifted into center field. That'll get down. Eric Colasso comes in to get it. Flips behind the runner Mars, but he scampers back in time. Good piece of hitting there by Ash. Got a barrel to one, hit it up the middle. That'll put runners at first and second again here. The second time in the inning, the Elite have had runners at first and second with one away. Goodyear will bat now. He'll see a first pitch breaking ball from Chris Phillips. That's on the outside part of the plate for strike one. So Phillips ahead of Goodyear here. Goodyear 1 for 1 on the day. He hit a double to left field his first time up. Lifts this one high to right field. Deuce Knapp comes in to grab it. And Goodyear is retired for the second out of the inning. So Phillips 1 out away from working out of trouble once again here. He'll see Andrew McHale, the third baseman for the Elite. Another first pitch breaking ball. This one misses off the plate for ball one. McHale's 0 for 1. He grounded out to Jackson Powell in the first inning. A nice play to end the top of the first. Powell fielded up the middle, threw across his body to get McHale running down the line. McHale swings through this one for strike one. Phillips comes set with the 1-1. Checks his runner. Here it comes. Breaking ball. McHale thought about it, but he holds up. Interesting pitching matchup we have here with the two righties on the mound. Phillips with the Warhawks. More of a bob and weave kind of guy. Hit spots, move the ball around. And Ackerman with Elite is what you would call a power pitcher. He's throwing the ball hard, throwing a hard breaking ball off of it. Coming at guys with high fastballs. McHale hits this one up the middle, gloved by Phillips. Phillips will hustle over, flip to first base, and end the inning. Nice play there. Chris Phillips able to knock the ball down, keep his composure, pick the ball up, and hustle it over to his first baseman, Fargo. That'll do it for the Elite here in the top half of the third. They threaten again, but Chris Phillips puts out the fire to keep the 0 on the board. Warhawks lead this one 1-0. Eric Colasso will lead things off for the Warhawks here in the bottom half of the third inning. Colasso 0 for 1 so far on the day. First pitch he sees is up at the eyes for ball 1. Colasso hitting .385 so far in the summer for the Warhawks. Had a couple knocks yesterday. Flares this one off down the line in right field. That'll get down. Hit. Oh, just foul. I thought it hit the line. The umpire's got a better view of it than me. I'm looking around. I'm looking through windows here up in the press box, and that one, I was kind of looking around one of the edges of the window. The way Colasso runs, though, if that had hit the proper side of the line, it would have easily been a double. And if it skips down into the corner, he would be looking for third on that ball down the right field line. In the end, it goes down as a long strike. Counts now 1-1 here. Ackerman's 1-1. Hit up the middle, gloved by Ackerman. Good piece of hitting by Colasso, but the big fellow on the mound grabs it and hustles it over to his first baseman for the first out of the inning. That'll bring up Aiden Grabowski. Grabowski doubled and scored his first time up. He'll hit here with 1 out and nobody on in the bottom half of the third. His team's still winning 1-0 on that lone run he scored back in the first. First pitch he sees is in there for strike 1. Ackerman's 0-1 down in the dirt, ball 1. Grabowski hits this one high. Looks like it'll get foul. Just barely stayed in. The whole left side of the field is after that one. It landed just inside that wall on the left field line. So as I've mentioned before, we've got this great roof to protect us all from rain and the elements when it starts to rain out here. But once balls get above it, I have no idea where they go. So I gotta play the fielders and see where it lands. Grabowski behind in the count, 1-2. Rips this one into left field. Just foul down the line. Thought he had himself another double. That one stays inside the line. He's got an easy 2. So after the foul ball, Aiden Grabowski gets back in the box with a 1-2 count. Wouldn't be surprised to see that hook that Ackerman's been throwing. There it is. Grabowski hits it on the ground. Gloved over there by the third baseman. He throws across the diamond, and they put Grabowski away for the second out of the inning. That's Andrew McHale. That'll bring up Deuce Knapp with 2 outs and nobody on. First pitch from Ackerman, he sees, is down in the dirt for ball 1. Knapp more than capable of putting a run on the board all by himself. The big right fielder out of Elyria, Ohio. Played his ball at Elyria High School. Takes a called strike there from Ackerman. He's down at Ohio Dominican College this past season. He had a very good year for Ohio Dominican. He lifts this one to right field. That'll be caught by the right fielder for the third out. But Deuce Knapp had 5 home runs, drove in 26 for Ohio Dominican this year. He's retired here for the third out of the inning. That'll do it for the Warhawks. They still lead this one 1-0 going to the 4th. Chris Phillips comes back out for the Warhawks, looking to throw another 0 on the board for his team. He'll see the 6, 7, and 8 hitters for the Elite in Thomas, Miller, and Cicintelli. First pitch to Thomas is ripped down the right field line, but foul. Another first pitch breaking ball there from Chris Phillips. Thomas was ready for that one, but still out in front of it. Hit it down the line, foul. Phillips is ahead in the count now, 0-1. This one looks like he got a piece of Thomas. Thought I caught the bat. Must have skipped off the edge of his helmet. So that's the second hit by a pitch for Phillips today. I think that might tie his season total. It doubles it. Phillips has only hit 1 batter coming into this ball game. He's got 2 today. So Thomas will take his base. He'll go stand at first. That'll bring up Miller. It's a hit. Miller hits this one down off the ground. Looks like got him in the foot. The umpire calls it dead immediately. Phillips was all over that one, looking to get himself an out at second base after the one hopper back to him at the mound, but it's a foul ball. Dakota Miller playing center field for the Elite today. He's 0 for 0 got hit by a pitch his first time up. Hits this one hard on the ground. Levac to Powell to Farrago, not in time. So they get the lead runner. Levac goes to Powell at second base for the first one, but they can't turn the 5-4-3 as Miller gets down the line quick enough to beat it out. That'll put Miller at first now. Cicintelli will come to hit. He'll bat here with a runner on first and one away. Top half of the fourth inning. Hits this one hard to shortstop. That can be two. Garbowski, Powell, on to Farrago, and there's a double play. Warhawks roll two here. Chris Phillips continues to roll. Throws another 0 on the board. That's 4 today. Warhawks coming to hit up 1-0 as we go to the bottom half of the fourth. Ackerman back out to work the fourth for Ohio Elite. He'll see the 4, 5, and 6 hitters for the Warhawks and Shoop, Vaughn, and Levac. First pitch to Shoop, breaking ball, swung on, rolled over to first base. Ash will grab it and scamper over to the bag to beat Shoop for the first out of the inning. So, little first pitch swinging. Shoop rolls out to Ash at first base. It will be the first man retired here in the fourth. That'll bring up A.C. Vaughn, a strikeout victim his first time up. Vaughn fourth on the team in batting. He's hitting .371 on the year, .920 OPS. He takes a first pitch strike. Good breaking ball there from Ackerman. Gets him ahead 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball, swung on, rolled. Over there to Ash. That's a fair ball. He'll step on the bag. And just like that, Ackerman's got the first 2 outs of the inning. 2 ground balls over there to his first baseman, Ash. That one looked like it may have hopped right over top the bag. That'll bring up Rico Levac, the third baseman for the Warhawks today. He'll hit with 2 outs and nobody on. A bit of a pitcher's duel here at the Pipe Yard in Lorain. Beautiful day out here in Lorain. Been blessed with very fine weather the last 2 days for a 2-day homestand for the Warhawks. Rained a little bit at the beginning of Game 1 yesterday, but after the first 30 minutes, it was beautiful. Levac rolls this one over to second base. The second baseman throws on to first, and Ash with a nice scoop over there at the bag to save the out. Ackerman works a 1-2-3 fourth. Warhawks still lead this one 1-0 going to the fifth. Chris Phillips back out to work the 5th. He'll see the 9-hitter, Nick Stoltz, and then right back to the top with Kyle Zalewski and Chasen Mars. Stoltz 0 for 1 on the day. Popped out to Eric Colasso in center field his first time up. First pitch from Phillips. Fastball ran up under his hands for ball 1. Now 1-0 count. Phillips comes set. Here comes the 1-0. Breaking ball misses wide off the plate for ball 2. So Phillips with a rare 2-ball count here in this ball game. With that pitch, he's thrown his 10th ball of the game. It's staggering. He's thrown 48 pitches, 10 balls. That one's in there for strike 1. No walks so far on the day for Chris Phillips, but he does have 2 hit batsmen. This one's lifted into the air. Powell's going out to get it. Dewsnap calls him off, makes the catch. And Stoltz is retired for the first out of the inning. That'll flip the order over again as Kyle Zalewski, the shortstop, steps up to the plate. Zalewski 1 for 2 on the day. Hit a flare into right field in the first inning to start off the ball game. Phillips' first pitch to Zalewski. That's a tough name to get out. First pitch to Zalewski is a breaking ball on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Zalewski hits this one on the ground, gloved by Rico Levac at third, throws across the diamond, got him. Nice play, Rico. Levac goes 2 steps to his right, cuts in front of Aiden Garbowski, gloves the ball over there on the left side of the infield, and throws a dart to Andrew Fargo at first to retire Zalewski for the second out of the inning. That'll bring up Chasen Mars. Mars 1 for 2 on the day. Hits this one high in the air. Fargo calls for it. He makes the catch. And that'll do it for the Elite here in the 5th. Phillips with another 1-2-3 inning. Puts the Elite away quietly. His Warhawks still lead this one 1-0 going to the bottom half of the inning. Matt Ackerman back out on the hill. His team trailing 1-0. He'll see the 7, 8, and 9 hitters for the Warhawks in Caleb McGee, Nate Prunty, and Andrew Fargo. His first pitch to McGee's in there for strike 1. That one will catch the outside part of the plate for strike 2. Ackerman's looked very good tonight as well for Ohio Elite. He's just been one step behind Chris Phillips. That 2-out double, followed by rings up Caleb McGee here on a good fastman outside part of the plate. Yeah, just the 2-out, or sorry, the double by Aiden Garbowski in the first inning, followed by the 2-out RBI single is the only by Aiden Shoup. There we go. Shoup hit that 2-out RBI single. The only chink in his armor so far in this ball game. His first pitch to Nate Prunty misses inside for ball 1. Throws him a good 1-0 breaking ball for strike 1. His 1-1. Fastball there, a little bit up at the letters. Prunty swings through it for strike 2. When you can throw the breaking ball behind in the count like that, you can throw the 1-0 breaking ball or the 2-0 breaking ball, you really put the hitter at a disadvantage because now there is no fastball count. As this fastball, 1-2, misses down and away for ball 2. That'll even the count up at 2-2. If a pitcher can't sit, or if a batter can't sit on a fastball in a fastball count, it makes hitting a lot harder. Nate Prunty goes down swinging there as Matt Fargo has his second strikeout of the inning. Give Ackerman 6 strikeouts in the game so far. Phillips just 2 strikeouts, but he's thrown up 5 zeros. This pitch to Fargo misses inside for ball 2. Fargo ahead in the count here, 2-0. Hits this one on the ground, right back to the pitcher, Ackerman. He'll flip it to the bag, and there's another 1-2-3 inning for Elite. So Ackerman and Phillips going blow for blow back and forth as we've played 2 innings in about, 8.5 minutes. We'll be back here, top half of the 6th, on its way. Phillips toes the rubber to work the 6th. He'll see the 3, 4, and 5 hitters for Elite. Ian Ash, Bradley Goodyear, and Andrew McHale. Ash 1 for 2 on the day, struck out swinging in the first and hit a line drive through the middle his last time up. Rolls this one to Phillips. Phillips hops off the mound, grabs it, flips to Fargo at first. And he's got himself a 1-pitch, 1-out here in the top half of the 6th. Phillips went a long way to get that ball. He gloved it right around the first base line. Showing a little athleticism off that mound, Chris Phillips. That'll bring up Goodyear with 1 out, nobody on. He hits the first pitch high down the right field line. 2 snaps after it, but that's going to land halfway up the hill out there in right field. Foul ball. A Goodyear 1 for 2 so far on the day. Doubled off the wall in the first inning. Hit the breaking ball right up the middle. Eric Colasso's after it, coming in hard. That'll land. So give Goodyear a 2-hit day. Colasso not able to run that one down. That one kind of, I think Goodyear got it off the end of the bat. It didn't carry real well. They'll give him a 1-hit knock. He'll have a base runner as number 5. We'll let you know who that is as soon as I find him. Ball in play. Line drive, single. Colasso. Pickoff, got him! The one thing you can't do as a pinch runner is get picked off, and Chris Phillips sends our mystery man, Leedy. Casey Leedy, there we go. Picks off Casey Leedy. I'm falling behind here in my scorebook now. Chris Phillips is working too fast. And gets Andrew McHale to pop out to end the inning. So that'll do it here in the top half of the 6th. Chris Phillips throws up another 0. Warhawks lead this one 1-0 going to the bottom half. Ackerman back out to work the 6th inning for Ohio Elite. He'll see Jackson Powell and then the top half of the Warhawk lineup. Powell 0 for 1 so far on the day. Strikeout victim his first time up. Ackerman's worked 5 complete and 68 pitches, struck out 6. Powell, first pitch swinging, fouls this one straight back. That'll land back by the bathrooms out here at the pipe yard. Next pitch misses down in the zone. For ball 1. That'll even the count up at 1-1. Ackerman working real quick. Gets a call to strike with a breaking ball on the outside part of the plate. Spits on a ball down in the dirt. Counts now 2-1 on Jackson Powell. Update our scoreboard. So with the 2-1 count, Matt Ackerman comes set and delivers. Jackson Powell hits this one hard on the ground. That'll get through for a base hit. So Powell's on first with a leadoff single. Good piece of hitting there, Jackson Powell. That's a big hit out of the 9-hole hitter because it turns over the lineup with a runner on base for some guys that are swinging some hot sticks right now for the Warhawks. Eric Colasso had 2 big hits yesterday. He's still due for one today. First pitch from Ackerman, hit on the ground. That'll get through the left side as well. Powell hits second. Think about it, but he'll stay right there. So back-to-back knocks for the Warhawks, and they have something cooking here in the bottom half of the 6th inning with the big boys coming to hit. Aiden Garbowski will step to the plate now with 2 runners on. Nobody out. That'll bring a visit from the coach out there for Ohio Elite. He rocking the high socks. That's not a look you see a whole lot with coaches these days. Baseball managers wearing uniforms always cracks me up, like they're gonna get out and play. My dad's the manager for this Warhawks team, and I'm just picturing him going out and taking an AB. I coach softball now out at Bryant Stratton. Softball coaches don't have to wear uniforms, but I have threatened it on occasion. The girls don't play well. Me and Coach Rob will suit up just like the baseball guys do. Put them right back in their place. They don't want to see that. That'll do it for our mound visit. We're back to playing baseball. Aiden Garbowski will step to the plate now with runners on first and second. Nobody out. His team still up right here in the bottom half of the 6th inning, 1-0. Grabowski 1 for 2 on the day, doubled and scored in the 1st inning. Squares the bunt, pulls it back, ball's down in the dirt. Can't find it. Jackson Powell's on the move. What a bit of good luck there for the Warhawks. So Grabowski was looking to put down a sacrifice bunt to move the runners to second and third here with nobody out, but instead of putting the bunt down, he pulls it back. It goes off of the glove of the catcher. Goodyear. Goodyear can't find it. The ball's sitting right down between his feet. Powell was already halfway to second base, realized the catcher couldn't find it, and moved up the rest of the way. So now the Warhawks have runners at second and third here with nobody out, and that'll bring the infield in. Grabowski swings through a fastball at the letters for strike 1. Grabowski hits a line drive right into the glove of the shortstop Zalewski. Oh, we had some good luck with the ball down in the dirt, and we had some bad luck there as Grabowski hits that one right on the screws, but right into the chest of Zalewski at shortstop. That'll bring up Deuce Knapp with 1 out, runners at second and third. First pitch to Knapp, lifted high into the outfield. That'll at least drive in 1. The right fielder Stoltz back to get it. Powell tags and scores. Colasso tags and moves up to third base, and the Warhawks lead this one 2-0. So Deuce Knapp, always good for a fly ball, hits this one deep into right field to put a little extra insurance run on the board for the Warhawks here in the bottom half of the 6th. So the first pitch to Aiden Shoup misses down in the dirt for ball 1. Warhawks now leading this one 2-0. This one misses down as well. Counts now 2-0. Still a runner out there at third base to drive home. Aiden Shoup looking to do just that here. With 2 outs, the infield goes back to normal depth. The middle infield playing real deep. This ball up at the letters. for ball 3. That'll run the count to 3-1 now on Shoop. Ackerman looks in, has the sign he wants, comes set. Here comes the 3-1. Ball 4. Aiden Shoop will take his base. And that'll put Warhawks at the corners now for AC Vaughn. AC 0 for 2 on the day. Saw the ball real well yesterday. Went to the plate 5 times, and I think he hit 4 or 5 line drives. Warhawks could use another one of those line drives right here. Tack on another insurance run for Chris Phillips in the defense, going into the top half of the 7th, trying to win a ball game. Ackerman's first pitch to AC, hit down the line, foul. Hooked it just a little too much. Once it got past the first baseman, Ash, I thought it had a chance, but AC caught it off the end. It sliced out there, fouled on the right field line, and went down past the first base coach's box. So AC behind in the count here, 0-1. Ackerman comes set. AC swings through a ball down in the dirt, counts now 0-2. So Vaughn behind in the count, 0-2. Pitch from Ackerman, misses off the plate wide for ball 1. Vaughn likes to swing the bat, but has a decent idea of what the strike zone looks like, and that one was wide. He lets that one go by. We'll do it again here at 1-2. Shoop on the move. Vaughn swings through a high fastball. And that'll do it here for the Warhawks. They plate a very important insurance run as they take a 2-0 lead going to the top half of the 7th. Warhawks coming out trying to win themselves game 1 here in the first half of this doubleheader. Chris Phillips back out on the mound for the Warhawks. He'll see the 6, 7, and 8 hitters for Ohio Elite in Thomas Miller and Cicintelli. Phillips looking to finish off this ball game and help his team to the victory here in the first half of the doubleheader. Thomas 1 for 1 on the day. Hit a ball over the top of Jackson Powell his second time up. I'm sorry, his first time up. Hit by a pitch his last time up. So been on base twice. First pitch he sees is in the dirt for ball 1. This one fouled back. Counts now 1-1. Lots of good starting pitching from the Warhawks so far in this 4-game homestead. Manny Nager had a great start. In the first game of Game 1 yesterday was the tough luck loser. Good pitch by Chris Phillips there. Good backdoor curveball. You get ahead in the count now, 1-2. Nager, you had a tough luck loser yesterday. Will Rouse came in and relieved him, did a great job. Phillips 1-2. Little defensive swing there by Thomas to stay alive. Count stays at 1-2. And Scott Adelman pitched all 7 innings in the nightcap yesterday for the victory. And then Chris Phillips here working into the 7th for the Warhawks. So the pitching staff doing their job, keeping the team in ball games. Here comes the 1-2. Fouled and swung on, fouled straight back. We'll do it again at 1-2. Now, Phillips has been incredibly efficient so far here in this ball game. His 1-2 to Thomas. Hit on the ground to Garbowski. Garbowski gloves it, throws across the diamond. Thomas beats it out. Kid got down the line real quick. Garbowski thought that was a routine 2-hopper, gloved it. Maybe he double clutched, I'm not sure, but Thomas just flat out beat it out for a base hit. So good bit of pitching there from Chris Phillips. Got the ground ball he wanted, just turns into a base hit. That'll put a runner at first base. That'll bring up Dakota Miller now. Yeah, Phillips has been incredibly efficient. This will only be his 60th pitch. We're in the 7th inning. This one's fouled away. He's ahead of Miller now, 0-1. Yeah, 60 pitches, 48 strikes so far for Chris Phillips. Phillips comes set with the 0-1, checks his runner. Breaking ball off the plate. Couldn't get Miller to bite. Counts now 1-1. Tried to pick off Thomas, but he dives back in safe. Got one earlier, might as well try again. Phillips comes set. The 1-1, swung on, hit on the ground. That'll get through the left side. So Miller with a good bit of hitting here. Gets 2 men on here in the top half of the 7th inning as the Elite refuse to go quietly. That'll bring up Pat Cicintelli, the designated hitter tonight. He'll hit with 2 runners on and nobody out. Cicintelli 0 for 2 today. He struck out looking his first time up and grounded into a double play last time. Phillips would love another double play ball here. First pitch. Fastball misses just up and away for ball 1. So the strikeout's down a little bit today for Chris Phillips from what we're used to seeing, but he has been all around the zone, working deep into this ball game. Wouldn't be surprised to see a sacrifice bunt here with the 8-hitter at the plate and 2 runners on, nobody out. Cicintelli's swinging. Phillips tossed him a 1-0 breaking ball that caught a lot of the plate for strike 1. I was always a fan of throwing curveballs in obvious bunt situations too, because that's one thing you don't see a whole lot of practice of. You practice bunting all the time and putting down sack bunts, but how often do you practice putting down a sack bunt on a curveball? There's the bunt. It's in the zone. A little bit of a umpire's voice cracked on that one. That always cracks me up. That'll run the count to 1-2 now. Cicintelli didn't think it was in there, but it was. Yeah, you never see guys practice bunting curveballs, so there's an obvious bunt situation. I was trying to throw my meanest hook. The 1-2 fouled straight back. We'll do it again, 1-2. With a guy on second base, that was always a good time for an inside move too. See if we could get the in a timing play, a timing pickoff play out there at second. See if you can get the runner at second a little over anxious, getting that secondary early. Go inside move and try to pick him off, looking for the sack bunt. Cicintelli pops this one up. Rico gives it a look, but it'll get foul out of play. And we're out of baseballs. Something you only get here in college summer ball. You don't see that at the pros. They just throw out another baseball anytime you need one. They throw out baseballs if the pitcher doesn't like it. You don't like this baseball? Just toss it away. We'll get you a new one. We don't do that here. We reuse them. And we'll do it again here. 1-2. Phillips comes set. Checks his runner at second base. The 1-2 down in the dirt. That'll skip away from Prunty. He can't find it. It's all the way down in the dugout. Prunty will grab it. The runners move up, so the sacrifice bunt not necessary, as Prunty can't handle the curveball down in the dirt. That'll even the count up now at 2-2. Both runners advance on the. That'll have to go down as a wild pitch. The ball bounced. So the count's now 2-2 here on Cicintelli. Runners at second and third. Tying run in Miller out there at second. Cicintelli the winning run at the plate, or the go-ahead run. Cicintelli hits one hard. That'll get through the right side. Past the diving Jackson Powell. Deuce Snap's got a big arm. He throws to the plate. Prunty's got the ball. Miller comes in hard. Prunty's holding on to it. Prunty gets trucked at the plate. The umpire just doesn't say anything. Not sure what's going on. The kid's got a slide or give up. He's out either way for trucking the catcher. So Ohio Elite will get a run as Thomas comes in to score on the Cicintelli single through the right side. They got a little greedy, though. They tried to send Miller home, but Deuce Knapp throws him out. So Miller will go down as the first out of the inning. Cicintelli will go to first base with a single. Huge out there on the base paths. And somebody didn't read the scouting report. We've seen Deuce Knapp do that now twice in 2 days. Kid's got a cannon out there in right field. Looks like Nate Prunty's okay back there. Looks like we're going to have a pinch runner out here for Cicintelli. Yep, Cicintelli's going to go take a seat. Pinch runner is going to be number 19, Macy. That's Mitch Macy from Baldwin Wallace coming in to run. So Nick Stotts will bat now. Phillips tries a pickoff move. It gets away. Rolls down off the fence. Macy not able to move up. So good little bit of good luck there for Phillips. That ball got away, but Macy wasn't able to pop up and take second base. Looks like we're gonna have a conference out here at the mound. I'm not sure I saw anybody warming up in the Warhawks pen, so we can't be talking about a pitching change. We've got pens out here on the field, so usually if there's somebody warming up, I can let you know who it is, or we've got action in the pen at least, but I don't think I've seen any. Now, Phillips is going to stay in the ball game. Give him a shot to try to finish this one out. Double play ball will end it. The Warhawks have turned 2 double plays and almost a third here already in this ball game. So 0-0 count on Stoltz. The only thing we had was that pickoff attempt. First pitch to Stoltz, misses down low for ball 1. And 2-1 ball game, top of the 7th. Warhawks lead it. Phillips 1-0, misses wide for ball 2, 2-0. Phillips comes set, 2-0, checks his runner at first, that's Macy. 2-0 pitch, swung on, ripped to center field. Eric Colasso is going to grab it and try to get it to second base real quick, but not in time as Macy moves up. That'll put runners at first and second again. Now there's some movement down there in the Warhawk bullpen. That'll bring up Kyle Zalewski, the leadoff man, so the Elite have flipped the lineup card over. Zalewski 1 for 3 on the day. Hit a single to lead off the ball game. Phillips comes set, delivers the 0-1 or the 0-0. This one's hit down the line in left field. That's going to get down for extra bases. Ball's cut off by Caleb McGee. A run will score. That'll tie the ball game. That's Macy coming in to score. Zalewski will pull into second base with an RBI double. And we have ourselves a tie ball game. Stoltz held up at third, so that'll put runners at second and third. Now 1 away. The infield will come in as they try to cut off that run at the plate. Still only just 1 out here. Chase and Mars will come to hit. First pitch to Mars, in there for strike 1. Phillips still only at 72 pitches. He's just third time through the order. Guys have seen you a couple times. That breaking ball isn't quite as surprising once you've seen it that many times. That pitch is in there for strike 2, breaking ball. I think they're saying they called it on the swing. I just thought it was a strike straight up. So I guess that's a swinging strike. So Chris Phillips ahead in the count here, 0-2 on Chase and Mars. Mars 1 for 3 on the day. Phillips comes set, the 1-2. Fastball misses just down. Count will go to 1-2 now. Strikeout here for Phillips will be huge. He comes set with the 1-2. Swung on and missed. Prunty's going to have to throw it to first. They're going to try to score. Here comes the ball. Stoltz slides in safe ahead of the return throw from Fargo. Fargo had a little trouble getting the ball out of his glove. So, on the swing and a miss, drop third strike. The Elite score a run. As Stoltz is able to come in to score. Zalewski moves up to third as well, so Elite now have a runner at third base and 2 away. The middle of their lineup coming up in Ian Ash. First pitch to Ash, in there, strike 1. The 0-1 sawed him off. That one will get out of the field of play for strike 2. So Phillips ahead now 0-2. Swung on and missed. Phillips gets out of the inning with a strikeout here of Ash. But not before the Elite are able to plate 3 runs here in the top half of the 7th to take a 3-2 lead over the Warhawks. Warhawks coming to hit, trying to win them a ball game when we come back. That'll do it for Matt Ackerman as he turns the ball over to Jake Hampshire, the right-handed pitcher out of Heidelberg. He comes in to try to close out this ball game for the Elite. They lead this one 3-2 now. Took over the lead in the top half of the inning. Hampshire will see the 6, 7, and 8 hitters for the Warhawks in Levac, McGee, and Prunty. First pick from Hampshire misses down in the zone for ball 1. Hampshire out of Copley High School. That one got a piece of Rico Levac. He'll take his bag. So just like that, the Warhawks have themselves the tying run on first base. They bring the go-ahead run to the plate. Now, Caleb McGee will come to hit now. 0 for 2 on the day. Ackerman struck him out twice. Ackerman's day ended after 6 innings. He threw to 25 batters, tossed 86 pitches, 54 for strikes, gave up 2 runs, 2 earned on 5 hits, 2 walks, struck out 7. First pitch from Hampshire goes behind the back of McGee. Rico Levac will head to second base. And the tying run's now standing in scoring position. That'll go down as a wild pitch. Levac stands at second base now. And McGee may be looking to put down a sacrifice bunt here and move the runner to third so that we can score him on a sac fly. That ball missed inside as well. Hampshire threw another one in the batter's box. McGee just got his knees out of the way. He's ahead in the count now, 2-0. Hampshire comes set. Checks his runner at second. This one misses down. Counts now 3-0. So there's a lefty warming up in the Elite bullpen in a hurry, you could say. Hampshire's had a little trouble finding the zone so far to start. He hit Rico Levac and has now thrown 3 straight balls to Caleb McGee. That one did not look like it was a strike, but it is called a strike. So Caleb McGee now ahead in the count, 3-1. We'll see if the bunt gets put on here. 3-1. Rico Levac relaying signs out there at second base. I caught him. There's ball 4. Caleb McGee takes his walk. That'll put runners at first and second now with nobody out. And Nate Prunty coming to hit. That'll bring a visit from the bullpen. Not from the bullpen, from the Elite dugout. Not sure we'll see the lefty. We'll see. Here's ball 4. McGee takes his base. Prunty so far in the season, a hit in 8 tries. He's drove into, walked 3 times. Don't really have much else on him. Yeah, looks like that's all I've got on Nate Prunty. He's done a good job catching behind the plate today. Tough kid, got trucked, still out there playing ball. So after the 5-pitch walk, Caleb McGee is standing over there at first base. Rico Levac hit by a pitch out there at second. Nate Prunty, the batter. He looks to send his team home happy here in the first half of tonight's doubleheader. First pitch from Hampshire. Down in the dirt. Nice block back there by Goodyear to keep the runners where they are. That one just about went to the backstop. So Prunty ahead in the count now 1-0. There's a strike. Hampshire finds the zone. That'll even the count up at 1-1 now on Nate Prunty. Hampshire, 9 pitches, 7 balls. That's not really what you're looking for out of the pen. He looks to settle in here. Try to close the door here for the elite. Warhawks hoping to kick it wide open here and win this baby. Prunty squares the bunt, puts down a good one. Hampshire comes out, grabs it, drops it. Can't hold on to the ball, throws the first, just got Prunty hustling down the line. So Nate Prunty does the job, puts down the bunt, just about beats it out to load the bases. That's what you want to see out of your catcher right there. Got him by half a step. That was a heck of a play by Hampshire to get Prunty hustling down the line. He came off the mound to field the bunt, had it go off the heel of his glove, had to pick it up again, and then threw an absolute strike to first base to get the big fella hustling down the line. Looks like that'll do it here for Hampshire. He's going to be lifted from the game for the lefty we saw warming up in the pen. I'll have his details when we come back. So number 12, Zach King, the lefty out of UNOH, will take over on the mound for Ohio Elite. He'll see the first baseman, Andrew Fair, go. The infield comes in to cut off the run at third base. That's the tying run over there at third. The winning run's now at second. And Caleb McGee, fair go, looking to win his team a ball game here as he'll face King. King's first pitch. Fastball in there for strike one. King's 0-1. Fouled off over the first base dugout by McGee. He's behind the count now, 0-2. King looks in for the 0-2. Has the one he wants, comes set, checks his runner Levac over there at third. The 0-2 lifted high on the field. First baseman calls for it. Second baseman calls him off, makes the catch. McGee's retired for the second out of the inning. I'm sorry, Farrago's retired for the second out of the inning. That'll bring up Jack Powell. He'll hit here with the game on the line. 2 runners aboard. The tying run at third, the winning run at second. 2 outs. Bottom of the 7th. First pitch from King. In off the plate for ball 1. King comes set with the 1-0. Breaking ball. Tried to catch the outside corner but couldn't find it. That'll run the count now to 2-0. Powell 1 for 2 on the day. Big single his last time up. Singled and scored. The 2-0 ripped to the right side. That'll get through! Powell with a big hit. Here comes McGee. He's out at the plate. Levac comes in to score. McGee tried to follow him, but he gets thrown out by the right fielder Stoltz, and this baby's going to extras. Wow, what a finish to this ball game. We had an absolute race to the 7th inning as the starting pitchers, Ackerman and Phillips, were just going blow for blow, back and forth. 0 after 0. We get to the 7th. Ohio Elite score 3. The Warhawks come back to plate 1 in the bottom half of the inning. And we got us a tie ball game, and we got to play extras. So we'll be back with extra innings of baseball. Chris Phillips' day is done. He finishes all 7 of our regulation innings today. He goes 7 innings, faced 30 batters, threw 78 pitches. 60 strikes, gave up 11 hits, 3 runs, 3 earned, didn't walk a batter, struck out 4. He'll turn the ball over to Austin Hunter. Hunter out of Ohio Northern University. Hunter comes in to this ball game having tossed 6 innings so far for the Warhawks. He's allowed 5 runs, 1 earned on 3 hits. He's struck out 9. Hunter will see the 4, 5, and 6 hitters for Ohio Elite. That's Goodyear, McHale, and Thomas. First pitch to Goodyear's popped up foul for strike 1. Caught the roof right over our head, if you couldn't tell. Tie ball game here. We're playing extras. Top of the 8th. Good breaking ball there by Hunter. Swung on and missed. Starting pitchers Matt Ackerman and Chris Phillips looked fantastic through 6. 7th inning got a little rough. Ackerman was pulled after the 6th. Chris Phillips got hit around a little bit. 3rd time through the order. Gave up 3 earned in the top half of the 7th. His teammates picked him up, though. Scored 1 in the bottom half to keep this game alive. Hunter in here to try to finish off the job. Gets the first pitch, gets the pop-up from Goodyear. Powell goes back to get it. He's retired for the first out of the inning. That'll bring up Andrew McHale with 1 out, nobody on. That breaking ball got through the wickets of Nate Prunty back there behind the plate and caught our umpire in a soft spot. And Prunty's going to walk a ball out to his pitcher, Hunter. Give the umpire a minute to try to walk that one off. He's really feeling it back there. It looks like he'll be okay. Gonna survive. Won't have to amputate, hopefully. Alright, looks like we're ready to play ball now. So with 1 away, Hunter has a 0-1 count on the batter, McHale. The Warhawks will be right at the top of the order when they turn when they retire the side here. In a good spot to score some runs. That one's hit sky high. Rico Levox calling for it in foul territory. Makes the play. So 2 away now here in the top half of the 8th. Luke Thomas will be the batter. Thomas working with a 2-for-2 day with a hit by pitch mixed in. So he's been on base 3 times. He's been a nuisance all day for the Warhawks pitchers. He was about the only guy that hit Chris Phillips well today. Breaking ball from Hunter misses. Inside for ball 1. Sun's starting to go down here a little bit now out here at the Pipe Yard in Campana Park in Lorain. See the shadows stretching out across the diamond. Hunter's second pitch misses just outside for ball 2. 2-0 pitch, misses wide as well. 3-0 the count now. Hunter had the ball go right through his glove. It looked like that was like a magic trick. It was in there and then it wasn't. So 3-0 now on the batter, Thomas. There's ball 4. Thomas is on base for the 4th time today. He's having one of those days where baseball seems easy. Sometimes you have those days you're seeing balls that look like beach balls coming in and you know exactly where it is and you can put a barrel on whenever you want to and you reach base over and over and over again. And there's other days where it feels like you're hitting everything right where you want to, but it's at people, or you're catching off a bad part of the bat. Can't get anything to drop. First pitch to Miller, misses low for ball 1. Pickoff attempts. Not quick enough. Thomas dives back in safe ahead of the throw. The 1-0's fouled over into the third base dugout. That'll leave the count up at 1 apiece. Runner on first, 2 away, top of the 8th inning. Game tied at 3 apiece. Austin Hunter working on the mound. His inning of work here. He came in the relief of Chris Phillips at the beginning of the inning. Another pickoff attempt. That one's a little bit closer. Still not quick enough, though, as Thomas able to dive back in ahead of the throw. Hunter comes set. Big righty out of Ohio Northern. There's a fastball in there. Gets fouled straight back on our heads. Gonna bang? Nope, cleared the roof. Counts now 1-2 on Dakota Miller. One-two hit on the ground through the left side. That'll get through. Thomas will stop at second base. Miller's on first with his second base hit of the ball game. That'll bring up the pinch runner from last inning, Mitch Macy. The first pitch to Macy. Swung on, chopped down the third base line. Swinging bunt, that's going to go for an infield hit. So Macy hits a 15-footer that goes down for a base hit. Hunter was the only guy that had a chance at it, and he didn't really have much of a chance. That ball was hit 15 feet right down the line in the grass. That'll load the bases for the 9-hitter, Nick Stoltz, I'm sorry. First pitch to Stoltz, in there for strike 1. Stoltz 1 for 3 on the day, had a big single his last time up. Keep an inning going. Curveball in the dirt, good stop back there by Prunty. Keep that runner at third right where he's at. That'll leave the count up at 1-1. There's a car alarm going off in the parking lot out here. The last 5 minutes or so. Good pitch from Hunter. Swung on and missed. That'll put him ahead 1-2. Hunter looking to work out of this inning. Was sailing through it. Had 2 outs on 6 pitches. And 17 pitches in now. He's got the bases loaded. And a 2-strike count on the batter. Swung on and missed. Hunter puts him away. Retires the side and works out of trouble. Good pitch there by Austin Hunter. He works out of the jam and gives his Warhawks a shot to win it here in the bottom half of the 8th. This game's tied 3-3. Eric Colasso will step to the plate now to bat for the Warhawks. He'll face Zach King. King came on to close out the last inning. Colasso, the leadoff man for the Warhawks. They're in a good spot right now to try to win this ball game, right at the top of the order. First pitch to Colasso is a ball. He's ahead in the count now, 1-0. Colasso 1 for 3 on the day. Singled and scored earlier. He takes a pitch up and out of the zone for ball 1, or for ball 2. Counts now 2-0 on the Warhawk leadoff man. Two-0 pitch, took a good hack at it, fouled it off straight back. Counts now 2-1. Colasso out of Denison University was the NCAC Newcomer of the Year this year. Set Denison school record in triples. I'm sorry, they set the school record in stolen bases. He's got 6 so far on the summer here for the Warhawks. Trails just Deuce Knapp, who's a sneaky stolen base guy. Knapp has 10. We saw a couple yesterday. One straight up and one delayed. So Colasso works with a 2-1. King comes set. Fires. Colosso rips it into left field. That'll get down for a base hit. The Warhawks have their leadoff man aboard. Great at bat, Eric Colosso. He's the man they want on board right now, too. This kid can fly. If Garbowski hits one in a gap, this baby is over. So Grabowski at the plate. Wouldn't be surprised to see him bunting here. Move the runner over to second and give the middle of the order a chance to drive him in, win the ball game. Grabowski squares, pushes it, and that'll go foul. Tried to push it to first base for the single, but not able to keep it between the lines. We'll do it again here. 0-1. We'll see if they leave the bunt on or give Garbowski a chance to swing it. Squares the bunt again, pops it straight up in the air. King makes the catch, and Grabowski's the first out of the inning. Unable to get the sac bunt down. With one away, Deuce Knapp will come to hit. Knapp 0 for 2 on the day, but had a big sac fly his last time up at the plate. Colosso hustles back to first base. Pickoff move from King. King, a lefty. We haven't seen a good move out of him yet. We'll see if he's got something up his sleeve. There's the good move. Colosso's on the move, but got him picked off. No tag! Colosso's in there. King can't apply it. Colosso picked off on the good move over there by King. Gets himself in a rundown, but able to get himself out of it, but he's still stuck over there at first base. So after some nifty base running, a lot of running around, Colosso ends up right back where he started. We'll do it again here. Still no count on Deuce Knapp. Eric Colosso over at first base. We'll see if King tries to pick him off again. If I was King here, I'd go to a slide step. Try to mess with Knapp's timing a little bit as well. I was a left-handed pitcher back in the day, so I had a couple tricks up my sleeve too. A good move as a lefty is with, it's all about where your head goes. You can do a lot with the base runner with your head. If you keep your head at the plate and you lift a couple times and deliver to the plate and lift a couple times and deliver to the plate and then lift your leg and just kind of turn your head and look towards the runner, he'll dive back into the bag. Then you can just go to the plate. And then you can lift and look at him and then go back to the plate and then pick off to first base. And most of the time guys are dead to rights. Knapp swings through a strike. Max Fried for the Braves has a fantastic pickoff move. If you want to see a good lefty move, look up Max Fried. There's one of him in slow motion I saw a couple weeks ago. That was real cool. King throws one, misses inside, gets away from the catcher. Colosso will move up to second base. So there's that sac bunt that we needed. Counts now 1-1 on Deuce Knapp. So, 1 out, runner on second base, 1-1 count on the 3-hitter for the Warhawks, Deuce Knapp. Eric Colosso, the runner at second, winning run. Knapp takes a ball above the letters for ball 2. Knapp looking to end this ball game with one swing of the bat. King with an inside move now, but nobody there. Two on the count. Deuce Knapp the batter. Eric Colosso at second base. This game's still tied at 3 apiece. Knapp takes another ball up above the letters for ball 3. Not a guy you want to fall behind in the count to. Knapp likes to swing if he puts one over the plate here. Look for him to take a good rip at it. That ball in the box. It'll go straight to the backstop. Knapp will take the 5-pitch walk. He'll head to first base. That'll bring up Aiden Shoup now with runners at the corners. Wouldn't be surprised to see Elite load the bases here to put the double play in order at all the bags. That's what I would do if I was managing. I'll load them up. That way you've got a force at the plate and try to turn 2. You got to remember, we got a whole other ball game to play after this one too. So the Elite have used 3 pitchers in this one. Hampshire didn't throw a ton, so he's probably still available for game 2 if he's needed. But you don't usually like to get guys up twice, especially in a league like this. You know, this is a league. Yeah, we want to win ball games, but it's really for the kids. We want to make sure the guys are getting work over their summer and getting a chance to play and get ready for the fall once they go back to their college teams. You got to wonder how many more arms they got left in the dugout over there for game 2. So it looks like they're going to pitch to Shoup. Surprising move in my opinion. I would have walked him, gone to AC Vaughn, and worked with the bases loaded. Shoup swings through a pitch for strike 1. There goes Knapp. Knapp will go into second base standing up. Now we'll see if they just decide to go ahead and walk Shoup. Now looks like they're going to pitch to him. I'm not sure why. You walk Shoup, you put the double play in order, and make it a little easier on yourself. Make AC Vaughn do the job. Shoup hits one hard on the ground. Bobbled over there at shortstop. Glove thrown to first. They got him. So right there, if they had walked Shoup and AC Vaughn and hit that ball, they've got themselves a double play. That's a one-hopper to the shortstop. They're going to the plate, they're going to first base, and they're out of the inning. So because they elected not to walk Shoup, they only get 1 out there instead of 2. Now AC Vaughn has a chance to win the ball game. As they still have runners at second and third here, 2 away. Vaughn hits this one over the top. Ball game. Warhawks win it. AC Vaughn comes through with the big hit to win the ball game for the Warhawks as they take a 4-3 lead on the single over top the second baseman's head. What a ball game. Warhawks come out on top. That'll do it for us here for game 1 out here at the Pipe Yard. Warhawks winners over the Ohio Elite 4-3 in extras. It took 8 to get this one done. Austin Hunter swoops in for the win over Chris Phillips. Phillips goes 7 innings through only 78 pitches, tossed 60 strikes, around 3 earned runs, struck out 4. Gets the no decision. Hunter comes in, throws 1 inning. Faces 6 batters, throws 12 strikes, allows 2 hits, no earned runs, walks 1, strikes out 1. Gets the win. The loser will be Zach King as he sees 9 batters, throws 19 pitches, 10 strikes, allows 1 earned run on 2 hits, 1 walk, no errors. That 1 earned run, though, is the game winner right there that we saw right there from AC Vaughn. The Warhawks win this one 4-3. We will be back in probably right around 15-20 minutes to start game 2 under the lights. You'll have to, if you want to follow along with that one, you'll have to click out of this link and log back into this same YouTube channel in about 10 minutes, and I'll have game 2 started up. So thanks for watching. What a fun ball game. Hope you enjoyed it. I know I did. We'll be back in about 15 minutes with game 2.